Today, Thursday, January 16th, 2025, we have a lot of NASCAR news to digest regarding the Daytona 500 and the 2025 NASCAR Cup Series season. So let's start it off with the breaking news of the day, the biggest of it all. Martin Truex Jr. and Tricon Garage officially announced that they're going to be attempting to race in the Daytona 500. They have to qualify in. There's no special exemptions because Truex is a past champion. He has to make it in or on speed or in the duel. I believe with the equipment that he will have, he will easily make it in on speed on the qualifying night early on in the week. So there you go there. Martin Truex Jr. driving the 56 Toyota Camry. And the indicating right now for the sponsors is the photo they put out indicates that it's going to be Bass Pro Shops as the main sponsor. So we'll see how things go there. And Justin Allgaier yesterday in Junior Motorsports officially announced that they're going to be attempting to race the Daytona 500 also in the JRM 40 car. And Chris Stapleton is a sponsor for it. And it's going to sell a lot of merchandise. And from what I've seen so far, it looks good. So they're going to make a lot of money off this one-off race in the Daytona 500 with Justin Allgaier. So that's a pretty good business decision there if you were to ask me. And I believe Allgaier in the 500 is going to be something interesting because Allgaier hasn't had the best of luck on super speedways. But at the end of the day, it's all about luck. And if he were to just avoid one big crash, he'll have a chance to finish in the top 10. And I believe the goal for Allgaier has to be a top 15. A top 15 for Junior Motorsports in their first Cup start would be a very big deal. And the last one being Kurt Busch being officially cleared to race in motorsports again after suffering a pretty bad concussion a couple of years ago out in Pocono when he was in a practice session, backed into the wall coming off of turn 3, but in Pocono called it, turn 4? It's definitely a 3-turn track. But he wrecked out of the last one, and he got a pretty bad hit, and he missed a couple of races, and a couple of races turned into a couple of months, and he eventually announced that he is retiring, and he said he would be open to come out of retirement, and right now seems like the time he would do that. Keep an eye on 2311 Racing as a team that could potentially pick him up and he could race for. But time will tell there. I believe he'll come back one day. It may not be the Daytona 500, but it may be later on in the year, maybe at Vegas, his home track.